folks, Jonathan here. I wanted to do a little video on the rat rod build. We've done things a lot different this year. It's actually Wednesday the 18th right now. The rat rod build is Sunday the 22nd, and one of the reasons, or the reason, we haven't done any update videos on it is because of the situation. We're doing things a little different this time. Instead of everybody putting $100 a piece in and winning the truck at the end and just giving all the money to Bikers Against Child Abuse, which is BACA, we sort of snuck a car away from a guy that has been a friend of ours for years, you know, mine and a lot of the rat rod builders here. And he's actually been to a couple of rat rod builds. He hasn't built because he don't have the energy. His name's Junior, and Junior Smith, and he's been fighting cancer for about 2 years. And he's actually on the liver transplant list right now, but he loves old cars. Right after he was diagnosed, he actually bought this car. It was his dream car, and I've heard for a couple of years that all he wants to do is drive his car, and so we're going to make it possible. He don't have a lot of energy, and which is totally understandable, and so what we're doing, this is an old 55 Chevrolet, 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the column, does not run, no radiator in it, and besides that, it's pretty complete. Bumpers have been taken off and stuff, but we're going to see what we can do about getting everything back together. But what we're doing is, one day, taking the engine out, replacing it with a 305 and a 700 R4, and putting the floor shift in. We're doing power steering, disc brakes, power brakes. We're doing the dual stage master cylinder with the proportionate valve. We're doing stainless steel brake lines, and we're doing air ride on the front, and we're going to drop the back about 2 inches. And we're going to do it all, of course, in one day. And what we plan to do, we're working with the guy's son, Ronnie, and Ronnie is the one that's actually doing the air ride. And what our plans are is to do it, and then when we get finished, Ronnie's going to go get Junior, bring Junior back, we're going to give the car back to him. And besides that, I think that's about it. I mean, I haven't done any updates. I don't want to leave this long. I get all these complaints about too long of videos. And anyway, we'll cut this as short as I can. I'm going to show you the engine, show you some parts. I'll do as much video in as I can on Sunday, and hopefully we can get a video of giving it back to Junior, and that'll wrap this one up. Okay, here's our engine we're putting in. 305, just an old stock engine, good runner. This was in Ronnie's station wagon, 62 Biscayne. We put a new rear seal in and pan gasket, done a few things to make sure, you know, we wasn't going to have any issues with oil leaks or anything like that. Really good 700 R4. He had it painted blue, we painted it orange, we left a couple blue on it, and the reason being, I know it looks kind of funny, but the car is blue and white, so once it's in the car it won't look too bad. And there was a little thing over whether we should paint it or not, but it's painted. And I have ordered a bunch of parts. We've got power brake booster, we've got a new master cylinder, we've got the kit for the disc brakes, we've got the rotors, we've got a new steering gear box, we've got a new radiator, and we've got a new gas tank, new stainless brake lines, and we're doing a lot of bolt-on parts this time because we're trying to finish this a little quick, and that way we can get it back to Junior as quick as we can. And I just replaced the water pump on this. We're trying to make this a dependable, easy to drive vehicle. I mean, that's basically what we're doing. That's our goal for this. You know, we want something that Junior can get in and, you know, hit the key, fire it up, and go anywhere he wants to go, and not have any issues. So that's our goal here. So anyway, hope you enjoy the build. We'll get some video of that thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
That way Junior has it. Okay, folks, trying to find the belts for this thing. Of course, special length, 6-groove serpentine belts, and of course, I just called it Advance, and they've got one 5-groove belt that is the right length, and that's it. And they just don't seem to want to help me. So this is what friends are for. We're going to call in a favor here and see what happens. This is how you got to get stuff done, because without friends, you're not going to get a thing done.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Justin, how you doing, bud?
Pretty good, dude. What you up to?
Trying to figure out some belts for this engine.
Oh, shit, you got... Oh, okay.
43 and 37, but I called down to Advance and they couldn't help me.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Or 37?
Need a 43-inch and a 37-inch serpentine.
Okay, I'll head down there.
Well, is there anything I can do, or?
What do you mean, like...
I mean, you need me to run down there or anything like that, or?
No. I mean, I get coffee in the morning and I stop in there every morning, so...
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, 37 and 43. That's that'll leave me a little adjustment either way. So if I can get that, but
Let me write this down. Hold on.
okay.
Okay. 37 and a 43.
Yep, that's the 6-groove serpentine.
That's what I was about to ask you. Okay. Alright.
All right, buddy. If you can, I mean, just let me know if you need me. You know, if you can get them there, I can go pick them up, or whatever you need me to do, buddy.
Yeah, alright. I'll figure it out.
All right, bud. Thank you.
I'm in.
And that's how you do it. So this guy works there, and he's one of the builders, and he'll run on down there and do what it takes to get them, and that's what we need. So like I said, you know, you can do all the work you want to do, but without friends, you won't get anywhere. Okay, so that was about a little less than an hour ago. I called Justin about them belts, and he just called me, and he went up there and picked some up, and he's on his way. He's got one that's right and one that may work, but he's got the right one on order. And so less than an hour, you know, he went to the same store that they just told me that they didn't have them, and he's on his way with them. So we'll see what they look like when he gets here. What's up, brother? What's we driving?
Huh?
What we driving?
Oh, I had to borrow my buddy's truck so I could go pick up mine from Rayford. I got an F-250 as well, but
Yeah.
it died like, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do know I tow. I mean, I could have went got for it.
All the way to Rayford? No, man.
Yeah, Rayford's no big deal.
Well, I don't care. I mean, either way, I don't know. We'll see if this truck doesn't fit the bill. It's gonna have to be. So this is the one that's 38.8 inches.
Okay, that's fine.
So is that fully adjusted in or out?
Oh, that's out.
That's
Almost,
out.
man.
Almost.
Almost.
Okay. All right, so we got another one on order for that. So no biggie. That should be here about 12.
What length
30,
is it?
37.
37.
Exactly 37.
Oh, it'll be here today.
Yeah. Oh no, today. So on my way here, I'll pick it up.
This is gonna work good.
Okay.
This one will work fine, I'm sure. I don't have everything. I don't think I've got it quite all the way down. So yeah, that'll work. Well, that's not that'll work.
Sweet. Cool.
All right. Do I need you need some money?
No.
You sure? Seriously.
Okay. Well, I figured that maybe. All right. So we're gonna put you in the drill press and you can clean the wax out of the ears.
Clean the wax out of my
Yeah, man. No, it's for a good cause, dude. If it's for a good cause, I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Alright folks, the car's here. As you can see, I'm just pressure washing the concrete. I got it up on jack stands, and yes, it's dirty. We tried to push it over and couldn't, so that's what we want. Picked it up from the body shop where they put the clear on it. Now this is satin clear, it's not a bright clear. We just wanted to preserve what it looked like, and it did bring that blue out pretty good, so nice car. Alright, we'll start at 7 in the morning and see if we can get this thing knocked out, and hopefully by 4 or 5 to the latest we can get this back to Junior, or I think what's going to happen is the Junior's son Ronnie going to go get him and bring him up here, because like I said, he knows nothing about this. So we're just trying to make a good clean driver, air ride front. We're going to drop the back 2 inches, and you know, like I said, automatic, power steering, disc brakes, power brakes, all that good stuff. All right, I'll see you when we start building in the morning.